Hey dungeon divers and party leaders, welcome back to I Talk Anime, where today we're diving deep into the world of I left my A-rank party to help my former students reach the dungeon depths. Phew, that's a mouthful. This fantasy adventure just wrapped up its first season and it definitely got people talking. But the big question on everyone's mind is, will we get a season 2 of I Left My A-rank Party? Let's power up and find out. This anime is based on a light novel series that has 5 volumes and actually finished in 2025. It was brought to life by studio Bandai Namco Pictures. The anime itself has a rating around 6.6 on My Anime List, which is interesting. But what did you, the amazing viewers, think of this show? Let's check the reviews. Alright, looking at the reviews for I Left My A-rank Party, it's clear this anime got a really mixed reaction from viewers. On one side, many found it to be a very watchable anime that, even if generic, was a decent generic anime with some charm. Some enjoyed the simple, fantasy, innocent harem feel, finding it pretty well executed with nice art style and animation. The combat scenes were praised as nice and flashy, with vibrant colors that made the magic come alive. Reviewers mentioned the continuous plot advancement and unique combat events in each episode. Some even felt it was better than most of the isekai fantasy genre in its season and were surprised at the low rating. The idea of streaming dungeon dives and quests was also called a really fun twist that added something new. It seems many found it genuinely interesting and entertaining, especially those looking for a predictable but enjoyable fantasy. However, on the other side, a lot of people felt this show was just another generic anime that didn't necessarily stand out. Many pointed out that the main idea, an overpowered protagonist who's kicked out or quits a star party only to go on and become the strongest hero around while building a harem, is a very common trope that we see 1 or 2 times per season. Some found the reasons for the main character leaving his old party absolutely stupid and the new party too focused on praising him. There were comments that the story felt shallow and often illogical, with a main character who is excellent at everything he does, yet his party doesn't appreciate him, leading to zero real struggle. The world building was often described as non-existent and surface level. For some, the live streaming element felt like a bad combination with swords and magic, making them yawn or fast forward. And for a few, the growing harem aspects pushed the fantasy story into the background too much.
So it's pretty clear, if you love classic fantasy tropes with flashy action and don't mind a predictable story with a strong main character surrounded by admiring companions, you probably enjoyed this. But if you were looking for something fresh, deep, or less focused on familiar patterns, it might not have been for you. So with all that mixed feedback, what are the chances for I Left My A-rank Party to help my former students reach the Dungeon Depth Season 2? As of today, June 28th, 2025, there has been no official announcement for a Season 2. And here's the biggest point. The light novel series finished with 5 volumes in February 2025. This means the original story is complete. While anime can sometimes go beyond the source material, it's rare for a series that isn't a massive hit, especially one with a mixed reception and a lower rating. 5 volumes is also a decent chunk, and a 24-episode season like this one might have already covered most, if not all, of the finished light novel content. Now, studio Bandai Namco Pictures. This studio is known for working on big, established franchises, often ones with long runs, like the Gintama series or Welcome to Demon School Iruma-kun. While they produce many shows, they also have many ongoing series. Producing a second season for an anime based on a finished light novel, especially one with a mid-range rating, might not be their top priority if they have other projects or bigger hits to focus on. Finally, audience reception and rating. The 6.6 rating on My Anime List is on the lower side for a second season. While some viewers really enjoyed it, the widespread feeling of it being generic and the criticisms about the story and tropes might make the production committee think twice about investing in a sequel, especially when the source material is done. Putting all these pieces together, the finished light novel, the studio's focus on other projects, and the mix to lower overall rating, the chances for I Left My A-rank Party to help my former students reach the Dungeon Depths Season 2 are unfortunately looking quite low. While anything is possible in the anime world, the odds are not in its favor. If by some slim chance a Season 2 were to happen, it would need to be an original story created by the anime team, or they would need to adapt any potential spin-offs or side stories. But as of now, there's no word on that.
So it looks like our journey with I Left My A-rank Party to help my former students reach the dungeon depths might have come to an end with its first season. It certainly had its moments for those who enjoyed its particular style of fantasy adventure, but the completed source material and the divided audience make a season 2 seem Unlikely. Did you enjoy I Left My A-Rank Party? Did you want to see a season 2? Or did you feel like the story was wrapped up? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to iTalkAnime for more anime discussions, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a quest. Thanks for watching, and keep exploring new anime.